Hello and welcome back to Make It Yappin'.
Hello.
I'm Bethany and this is Shan.
Hello.
Shan, as always, what is your advice for the week?
My advice for the week is there's always more than one way of doing something to a high standard, so don't let anyone shove you in a box.
Ooh, that is nice actually.
Yeah,
I like
that's a good
that.
one. And what's your advice?
My advice is, if you're gonna burn a bridge, make sure they're on it.
Yes, I love that.
A slightly more unhinged one, but yeah. I think we needed it.
I support it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it.
So today I want to focus on contraception. I know that we've talked about contraception quite a lot behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's a conversation that comes up quite frequently actually between a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to talk about it in more detail, obviously, with whoever's listening, because it might not be a conversation that a lot of people have, I'm not sure. I mean, even today, before we did the podcast, me and Shad had like a kind of pre-conversation, and she found out some stuff about me that she didn't realise, and I found stuff about her that, like, I didn't realise either. And sometimes, like, it's just nice to have a bit more of an open, honest conversation, because I think people do still get a bit kind of cringed out by talking about, like, what are you on, what's worked, what hasn't worked.
Definitely. I think not everybody has people around them as well that they can talk to about that kind of thing. 'Cause some people can be really conservative about it, which is fine. But a bigger conversation needs to be had, especially amongst women, because it is primarily us that takes contraception or, you know, uses it.
Or encourages other people to use it.
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely the motivation for contraception comes a lot of the time from women, obviously in heterosexual relationships, because at the end of the day, like, a guy can have sex with you and fuck off.
Yeah.
And he does not have to carry that baby, he doesn't have to be involved. Like, obviously, not all men.
No, of course. Yeah.
But it could be all men, you know?
Yeah. I think it's important to have men in the conversation as well.
Yeah.
I think it's important for them to be educated on what it does and doesn't do. And how potential partners are affected by it as well. Yeah,
because actually, now that I think about it, it could be kind of... it can be very confusing, I think, for women. So I can't even imagine how it must feel for a man who maybe is wanting to understand and doesn't even know where to start, because, like, I'm still finding out stuff. Like, I'm 26. I've used 2 forms of contraception throughout my life. But I've known about others, and I've seen what it's done, like, what contraception's done to, like, my friends and my family, and how it's affected them or hasn't affected them.
Yeah.
And I've got, like, a general awareness of it, but it's probably taken me until, like, this point.
Oh, yeah.
And to understand it a lot more. And the actual effects, the long-term effects as well, because a lot of people start taking contraception, a lot of women start taking contraception when they're...
Teenagers.
Yeah, exactly. And usually it's with the prerequisite of, you know, this will help balance your periods out, because a lot of, like, my friends have had, like, bad periods, and immediately the solution is, we'll put you on the pill then.
Yeah, and I think, and even acne as well.
Yeah, acne. Yeah.
I know people that were put on contraception very young for acne.
Yeah.
Which was a weird one. And you're still developing as well.
Yeah, and hormones. I didn't realise, like, how much of an effect hormones have had, or do have, on your body. Because when I was younger, I guess, like, when I was going through puberty and stuff, I was stressed out by exams and stuff, so I didn't really, like, understand how much hormones were affecting me. But now I don't really have any other stresses in life, anything massive, because my academics, like, was something that I got really, really stressed about.
Yeah.
Now that I don't have any other stresses, it's so interesting to see the hormonal changes in my cycle and the way that I behave, because I was always like, I don't understand why some women, like, behave the way that they do at certain points in their cycle. Now, I am one of those women. I am absolutely one of those women. Unfortunately, I'm just a woman, and I hate to feed into that thing of, oh, you're just being hormonal. Yes, I am.
Leave me be.
Yes. When I was younger, bless them both, like, my sister was going through puberty, when I was obviously a teenager, and my mum was going through was perimenopausal.
Yeah.
So you can imagine the, I guess, tension in our house. I don't think they mind me talking about this either, but like the tension in our house, especially between them both, was...
Yeah, the hormones flying around must have been, really difficult for all of you.
Yeah, it was bonkers, and it wasn't anybody's fault.
No.
Like, and I think because their hormones were firing way more than mine, at that point I didn't really understand or take note of like what was going on with me. And like I say, it's only now as I've gotten older, like the way that hormones have affected me, it is bonkers. Like, and it has only been exacerbated by certain contraceptions. So
they can control your life.
Oh, massively, yeah. Yeah. I had no idea. Like, I remember when I got the implant, and I remember, like, you know when you feel sad and then you, like, kind of pull yourself out of it?
Yeah.
Like, you can bounce back.
Yeah.
Quite easily. I couldn't do that on the implant. I genuinely thought, I was like, I will never be happy again when I felt sad.
Feels like there's a Dementor around.
Yeah, it genuinely did. I thought, this is it. I'll just be depressed forever. And then my hair started falling out, and that was really weird.
Yeah. I remember you, like, saying that and sort of showing me.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
The effect that it was having on you.
But this is it. But you've been on it for, like...
Yeah, so I've been on it for the best part of 9 years now.
Yeah.
So I went on it when I was 18.
Jeez.
I know, so I've met George and I've been seeing him for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And then I got the implant.
Jeez.
And I've been on it ever since, pretty much. There was only like one period of time where I couldn't get another implant quickly enough, and I had to go on the pill in between. What a fucking nightmare that was.
What happened?
I was insane. I was absolutely just insane. I would cry at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
I was bloated. Jordan was like, this is not fine.
Yeah.
Just stop taking it. And I was like, alright, yeah. Get up the duff, yeah. Sure. But, yeah, it was horrible. And then I got my implant back. But having said, even though it has worked for me...
Yeah.
It's a difficult one because I just feel now that my body has had enough.
Yeah.
It's tired.
How? In what way?
Periods are especially difficult.
Yeah.
So I can go a good number of weeks without having a period. There was a point in my life, not that long ago, where I went 4 months without a period. Now, that was also stress-induced, but the implant doesn't help. Yeah. And I've been told that by doctors.
Yeah, I mean, when I had the implant, mine stopped altogether for 3 years.
Oh, God, did it?
Yeah. Yeah. Which, honestly, when I look back on that, at first I was like, fucking sick. Like,
yeah,
you know, mint. Great. Don't have to worry about that. It actually, like, not having a period made me feel not normal. Like, to me... When I have a period, it makes me feel normal again. It's
I feel refreshed after it.
Yeah, as dumb as it sounds. Because it's cyclical, right? Like,
yeah.
Your body is regulating hormones in the way that it should be.
Yeah.
And it's great because now that I've come off the implant, like, I know when it's happening and what I need to do and how I need to do it.
See, that's mad to me. So, like, you know how people talk about, like, the follicular cycle and all that sort of stuff? Or the follicular stage, sorry.
Yeah.
And the ovulating stage and all that stuff. I don't understand that.
I'm trying to. It's not easy. Because people have different experiences with where their hormones are at. And obviously everybody is different.
Yeah.
So not everybody's body is pumping out the exact same hormones.
No.
And also those hormones will have a different effect on you depending on, I guess, your genetic makeup.
Yeah.
So... The only thing that I can really recommend with that sort of thing is, like, having a diary and just noting down, like, how you feel.
So I have, like, a period tracker on my Apple Watch.
Oh, right, nice, yeah.
But it makes absolutely no difference to me because of the implant. And my periods are so wildly unpredictable.
Yeah.
They turn up or don't turn up whenever.
That's bonkers.
Yeah. And so I don't ever feel like I'm in a cycle.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And... I think my body's tired of that.
I think
I feel tired of that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So I think I'm now at a point where I just want it out completely. And, you know, me and Jordan were having a conversation before this. I'll probably just come off contraception totally, just so that my body can reset and get back to normal. There are other options that don't have to be hormonal. So I'm probably going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I came off the implant and I just thought, fuck doing anything with hormones ever again. Or at least, like, I don't know what stage of life I'd have to be in to maybe reintroduce that, because to be honest, it just isn't worth, like, the stress. Like, and I'm not saying that, like, I don't have sex without some form of contraception, like I use condoms.
Yeah.
And I've just kind of gotten used to that. And to be honest, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn around and say it interrupts sex or whatever, but also they're 99% effective, providing that you wear them properly.
Yeah.
They protect against STDs. Not that that's a problem for me because I'm in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of benefits to them, and they're temporary, and they don't fuck up your hormones.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I did think about getting the coil, and I know it's something we both discussed about it.
Yeah.
But it's
a very invasive procedure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really. I think it's a big decision to make. Although I know it's on the rise. There's so many people I know that are on the coil.
Yeah.
Especially with a non-hormonal one, I know that it works. With it's copper.
Yeah. And
copper is basically like toxic to sperm. So it just destroys the sperm.
Yeah.
Which, great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Exactly. I mean, I know with the hormonal coil, people say that it's better because the hormones are localised rather than...
it's not like pumping through your bloodstream or anything, is it?
Yeah, like the implant. But I don't know, I just don't trust it. And I think with seeing, like, different women that I know's experiences with it, I mean, Christ, someone that I know, she was on the implant, and because her periods were still fucking up, she was on the pill as well to regulate her periods. She went bonkers.
That's insane.
Yeah, she went insane. Like, God love her.
I didn't even know that was an option that is offered.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you'd want it, because honestly, that would put me behind bars. I'm not being funny. Like, not just hormones, but double dose of hormones. I'd either kill myself or kill somebody else. Like, those are your options at that point.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when you're in the midst of, like, a bit of a hormonal meltdown, you know that you're being fucking insane.
You know that nothing that you're saying is making any sense or is basing anything as well.
Yeah.
But you
can't stop.
You just can't stop. Nope. And you end up sticking with it and doubling down on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Simply because you are feeling upset, angry, and you can't really express what's going on.
Exactly. Every month, like clockwork, every month, without fail, I will cry on Joss. And he'll be like, what's wrong? And I'll be like, I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I'll go, when are you due on? And luckily, like, I'm not a type of person that would take offence to this, because, like, it's coming from my partner, and he's saying it from a place of, are you all right? Or
you just try to find out what could be causing it, especially if you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And every month without fail, I'm like a week out from my period. It's really? It's straight up PMS. Yeah, 100%. And then I'm like, I feel so stupid. I just can't stop crying.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Oh, babe.
But, like, that's the worst of it now. Whereas, like I said before, when I was on the implant and I had hormones, like, being pumped through my body, like a fucking freight train, I just wouldn't really feel anything. I'd feel really depressed, but I couldn't really cry, and I just felt, like, numb and
Christ,
horrible.
It sounds like an SSRI, mate.
Yeah, like, genuinely, I was just sat there and I was just like, everything is awful, and, like, just, like, full-on catatonic depressed.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I feel that. Sometimes I just sit there and feel like I have no passions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like,
so bad.
And you do get a bit of, like, a new lease of life when you come off it. I
actually can't wait to come off it now.
Yeah. But it's like our mutual friend who was on the pill for... Was she on the pill for 10 years?
Yeah.
She come off it And, like, she can't stop crying now, God bless.
But she really, really struggled to express emotions in any way, shape or form during that whole time.
Yeah.
And I just thought, that's just her, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's who she is, that's okay.
Yeah.
And then she came off the pill and Christ on a bike did the floodgates open, God love her.
Yeah.
And she started feeling things.
And that's really nice.
Yeah.
Like, the only... Like, I am bashing, like, hormonal contraception, but that's just a personal experience. It might not be universal. You might find something that works for you.
I think there are plenty of people that really do get on with it, which is great.
Gosh, yeah. It just couldn't be me. It's just, I'm just not one of those girls, unfortunately.
I'm not built like that.
I'm not built like that. I need to cry for no reason sometimes and bleed every month.
Yeah. I do prefer that.
Yeah, I think it just makes me feel a lot more in control of my life. The plus side that I did have actually from the implant, it made my hair fall out, but because I think like BO is dictated by hormones. Because bearing in mind, right, I am a clean person. I shower every day. When I was on the implant, I stopped stinking. Not saying that I stink, by the way. I'm just saying that, like, I'm not one of these people that can get up in the morning and, like...
Get dressed and go.
I'm not like that. I would humding.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Like, I wear men's deodorant because it's a lot better than women's deodorant.
It lasts longer.
It does. It does. And when I was on the implant, I could do that. And that was quite cool. Yeah,
I mean...
I stopped smelling.
That's weird, isn't it? Because I feel like I don't know if I've actually noticed.
Genuinely, like...
Because I've been on it 9 years.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just kind of forgotten what I've been like before.
You'll come off it and you'll be stinking, crying, throwing up, horny.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, 100%. Like, because you get your feelings back. Because there is part of me that does believe that, like, contraception does kill your libido a little bit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's a massive side effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when, like, not to be TMI, but, like, when that first ovulation hits, whoo-hoo!
Oh, really?
Oh, chain yourself to a tree. You'll start, look, it's dead funny, you get, like, the only way that I can describe it is, like, you know, like, beer goggles? Imagine that, but for ovulation. You start looking at people who you never would find attractive and think,
Smash.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then you get like beer fear when you come out of it, and you can tell. This is the thing. I can tell like where I'm at in my cycle.
Really?
Yeah, or I could tell because I don't look at other guys obviously.
Well, yeah.
Now, but like I could tell where I was at in my cycle because I'd get like ovulation fear, essentially like beer fear.
That is mad.
Because I'd come out of it and be like, oh, never. Never!
Why did I even entertain
that? Obviously, this is all in my own head.
Yeah, of course.
Thank God I've not verbalised any of it.
Yeah.
But, like, there is...
Mad.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a really good point as to why you shouldn't just fuck around with hormones.
Yeah.
Because they are really powerful.
They are massively powerful. Like nothing I've ever known, to be perfectly honest. In terms of libido and how emotional you are or not emotional you are.
Actual brain function as well, because I find like, I get brain fog quite a lot.
Yeah.
Really badly.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't really contribute, or I can't attribute that to my birth control, but I suspect it.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, think about like when people go through like the menopause.
Yes.
And they get brain fog then, and it's a result of the menopause, and it's to do with the fact that your hormones are depleting, so you can't fucking remember anything.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I get bad brain fog now. I am fucked.
Yeah, we're gonna be we're gonna be like fucking senile.
I'll be there like,
I've literally got no idea where I am, who I am.
Yeah.
Where do I live again? I remember my mum saying that when she went through it, that the brain fog was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know if my mum had finished the menopause by the time COVID hit, but obviously coronavirus also had like a brain fog thing, so it's really hard to tell what, because there's so many factors in your life that can cause stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really hard to attribute it to contraception.
Yeah.
But you kind of do know within yourself that that's probably what it is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at the point of COVID, I'd come off contraception. So I do think part of my brain fog is actually from...
Really? Is that when you came off?
Yeah, I came off it... Did I come off it? Oh, no, Actually, no, I'm lying. I came off it just after the pandemic.
Right, okay.
Thinking about it.
And when did you first go on it?
Went on it... 2018?
Did you? The implant?
Yeah, the implant, yeah. Because I went on it when I went to uni.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think I got it at uni, actually. Yeah, I must have done.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so I was on it for like 3 years. And then my relationship was dying at the time anyway. So I was just like, well, I don't really need this anymore.
Yeah, sod it.
Sod it. And it was time to take it out anyway. I think I got it taken out like a couple of months earlier than what I needed to.
Right.
But yeah, like, I got it taken out and I was just like, whoa. It was like, sometimes it was like certain stuff, it was like seeing the world in full colour.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
and how long did it take for you to have that effect?
Some stuff immediately, some stuff it took like 12 months. Like,
right.
It depended on the thing. I guess, like, with libido, it came back pretty much immediately.
Oh my god.
And then, like, with other stuff, maybe... Like, I'm trying to think of something. With my hair.
Mm-hmm.
My hair took time to grow back. Yeah. That was a bit of a shame. Because I had, like, this, like, massive do. I mean, my hair is still massive.
Oh, yeah, babe, yeah.
But like...
You have a mane.
Yeah.
Glorious mane.
But when I look back on photos of before I went to uni, it was, like, huge.
Yeah, you were big.
Yeah. Yeah. It had, like, loads of volume at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't... I'm pointing at it, but there's no camera here. But, like, at the top of, like, my forehead, literally at the front, I've lost, like... It's still quite thin, like, my mum says that it's still quite thin, because she cuts me hair, she's a hairdresser.
Oh, right, okay.
But, yeah, like... It did suck, but a lot of it has grown back.
Yeah.
Because, like, at one point, it was receding, and that was quite devastating.
Yeah.
You know, for somebody who had such big hair.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think, like, it's still growing back, but I feel like I could probably, with a bit of TLC, I could probably nourish it back to a bit of rosemary oil and shit.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to take care of it a bit better.
I feel like, though, hair and stuff like that, there's lots of things with your body that change, especially from when we were 18.
Yeah.
So your body changes every 7 years anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you notice changes in it anyway.
Yeah.
And your hair naturally does get thinner. But at the rate that you were losing it, it was so... down to the implant.
It was so bonkers.
And the fact that it came back when you took the implant out as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely did. Because, God, yeah, like, looking at some of those photos, I was just like, why the fuck am I getting McDonald's arches? Like,
oh, babe.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm a woman, and also I'm like 20, I was 23?
Yeah,
I guess, 22, 23 at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? You know?
Yeah, why am I having male pattern balding at this point?
Literally. So yeah, the hormones have a lot to answer for. But I mean, like, there's plenty of different, even, like, options within contraception of, like, different hormones that you can have. So, like, there's the progesterone-only pill, there's progesterone and estrogen.
Yeah,
I
is
think,
that the combined pill?
Combi pill, right?
Yeah.
Implants progesterone only.
Yeah.
I don't know about the coil.
I don't actually know, because obviously there's the Mirena coil, which is hormonal, but I don't know what hormone it is.
Yeah.
And then there's the non-hormonal copper coil.
Yeah.
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 Is that...
There's one thing that I would actually consider trying, that's hormonal, just because it's temporary and you can remove it yourself and it doesn't interrupt sex.
Right.
And you can change it, so it's a ring.
Is this like the femidom type thing?
It's not femidom.
Okay.
So basically, it's like a rubber ring it's like the size of a femidom, obviously, because it's going in you.
Yeah.
And you leave it in for 4 weeks.
Really?
It doesn't interrupt sex. Basically, it tucks behind, I think, your
like your pelvic bone.
Your pelvic bone, yeah. And
That's weird.
Yeah, exactly, and it just stays there. So you know how you can get like a disc for menstruation? that you can tuck behind your pelvic bone. I don't know if you've seen that.
I did not know about this either.
Yeah, oh, right, okay. So, a couple of things.
Oh, Christ.
So, right, we'll start with the disc. So, you know, like a menstrual cup?
Yes.
So, imagine that, but, like, flat, like...
Okay.
A circle, but it's flat, and it's a disc, and you basically, like, fold it in half.
What is it made of?
Tuck it up. Silicone, same thing as a
Really?
menstrual cup, yeah.
How does that catch anything?
Because of the way that your pelvic bone is so... I can't even describe it because I don't have enough anatomical knowledge. So, you know how a menstrual cup catches all the blood?
Yes.
That's tucked up higher, so it catches it all.
Yeah.
And I think it actually catches more because of the surface area of it
Oh my God.
than what a menstrual cup does. And because it tucks, it doesn't create a vacuum either. So...
How does it stay in?
So
because it's tucked behind?
Because it's tucked behind the bone.
That is so bloody weird.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it must be really finicky to do because...
It's got to be a pain in the ass to get up there.
Yeah, because you're right up there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever got that far, if I'm being honest, when I've, like, tried with the menstrual cup and stuff.
I don't think I've got the flexibility nor the ambidextrousness to do that, babe.
Well, yeah, and then, I mean, I wore a menstrual cup for a while, but then when I started getting acrylics, I was just like...
Oh, it's a fucking no.
No.
It's a fucking no, because you end up pinching yourself and it fucking hurts,
It
mate.
does.
It really hurts.
It really does hurt. So I've learnt my lesson with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the menstrual discs, they're just tucked behind, so there's no vacuum or anything.
Okay.
So all you have to do is just sort of like ping them out, hook them out.
Oh my God. Wow.
So, but it's not as painful as like if you pull like on a menstrual cup and there's a vacuum.
Yeah, you've got to pinch it, haven't you?
Yeah.
But if you don't one day, fuck me.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
So these hormonal rings basically act in the same way, but there's no nothing to catch anything, obviously.
So it's literally just a ring?
It's literally just a ring.
Okay.
Literally just a ring. I think it's silicone, don't quote me on it. And it's got hormones inside it, and it's there for 4 weeks, and you can take it out and put it... I think you can take it out and put it back in.
Right.
For sex, but you can also have sex with it in.
Okay.
Because it's a ring, things can
It's
go...
just an O-ring.
It's an O-ring, yeah.
Right, okay.
I think it might even be called that, you know, because
right.
things can obviously, if you're being penetrated in that way, go in and out and not touch it.
Right, okay.
But you can take it out, and I think you've still got hormones in you up to 3 hours, so you can have sex...
Up to 3 hours after taking it out?
Yeah. And then pop it back in and you're covered, yeah.
That's absolutely mad.
But I know somebody who went to their local GPs around here who is the same GP as me.
Yeah.
And she asked about it, and they were like, we don't order it in. But it depends on your GP.
So you'd have to get it yourself? Or can you get it yourself?
No, you've got to get it through the NHS, but
What?
only some GPs do it. So only some GPs will order it.
What?
Yeah. But it's
Why
the
is it so limited?
I don't know. Oh, she did say actually that if you went to the local, like...
The sex clinic?
The sex clinic, yeah,
Right.
round here.
They'll do it.
They'll do it.
That's good.
So it's just whether you can be asked to get an appointment with the sex clinic because it's such stupid timings and they're only open like
Yeah, I think
one Tuesday every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah. Mm.
So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But...
There's so many options, wow.
Yeah.
The depot injection as well. I've just...
Oh, is that the one in your ass?
I don't know if it's... I think it's your thigh, is it not?
Oh, I don't know. One of my friends, she got one and it was in her ass.
Really?
Yeah, on her butt cheek. But I suppose it's a fatty area, isn't it? It's wherever, really, as long as it's fatty. And is that every...
3 months, I believe.
3 months.
Yeah. Which I don't know if I could be asked.
That's the
arranging
thing.
that every 3 months.
Yeah, because it's like 3 months sounds like a lot, but it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
That whips by. I would forget. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's also the fact as well that, yeah, it's every 3 months, but like, can you get an appointment every 3 months, and can you make it work around work every 3 months if maybe you don't have a job that's that flexible?
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're doing like an after hours thing. That's the thing as well, like, contraception is only as accessible as it can be for where you're at, work-wise, location-wise, financially-wise, as well.
Yeah,
like,
true.
it's a total pain in the fucking arse because there's no consistency in it. Like, I've known people who have, like, been on maybe, like, the pill their entire life, like, a certain pill their entire life, and they've moved, and they've not been able to get maybe, like, that pill that's worked for them because of where they've moved to.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking dumb's that? What do you mean that I can't get something
Yeah.
in one area, but I can get it in another?
Yeah.
But yeah, like that O-ring, for example. Yeah, that the lass who I'd seen have it, she's in the UK, so I'd seen a TikTok of a lass who's got it.
Right.
She's in the UK, and I think she must be down south somewhere.
Okay.
But it's like, I think is it called a Numa ring? I think it's a Numa ring.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, and she had access to it, but obviously, like, the person that I know who went to their GPs
Couldn't get one.
which means I can't get one because we shared the same GP.
Yeah.
You know?
Mean, yeah, you'd have to go to this clinic, wouldn't you? But
yeah. But not everybody can do that. Like,
no. Yeah, depending on their availability and that's a nightmare.
But I thought, like, something like that would be great because it's temporary and you're inserting it, like...
Yeah, you're completely in control of when you're receiving those hormones then, aren't you?
Exactly, because if you think, fuck this, I can't get behind it, like, it's not...
Just bin it.
Yeah, just bin it off. Whereas, like, with the implant, oh my god, fucking hell.
It is a palaver getting it in and out.
Yeah, like, it's... The actual appointment itself is fine.
Yeah.
The bruising's a pain in the arse, because it's just...
It's the steri strips and that you have to wear and...
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
But also, like, when I was getting it out...
Oh, yeah, you had a horrible experience, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a fucking good job. I'm not, like... Squeamish at all.
This is insane to me as well.
Yeah, so, like, basically what had happened, or what can happen sometimes, is when you've got the implant in, the tissue then grows around it, obviously. And,
yeah, grips onto it.
So it can be a bit more difficult to try and get it out when you're getting it out, especially because it's been in there, like, 3 years.
Yeah, they've got to, like, snip the tissue to get it out.
Yeah,
which is grim.
It is a bit grim. But obviously, like, it's a local, so you don't feel out.
No.
But she hadn't done me up properly, so I was like, ow.
Oh, shit.
When she was cutting into me, and I was like, I think you need to numb that a bit more, as I was bleeding.
Oh my god, dude.
But it didn't bother me. She numbed me up, and I was alright. I felt a bit weird. And then she couldn't get it out because of this tissue that had, like, attached to it.
Oh.
So she was there with a pair of tongs. Sorry to anyone who's
like pulling a tooth, mate.
Yeah, it was like pulling a tooth. Sorry to anyone who's listening that's like, no, can't deal with anything like that.
Rank.
Yeah, because this gets worse. So she's like there and she's yanking on it. And I'm like, well, this isn't good, is it? Like, so she's like, right, I'm gonna have to make like a bigger incision. So she did do, and that was fine. But she still couldn't get it out, and eventually all I heard was this.
Oh!
And she got it out. All I saw was my blood squirt up the wall.
Up the wall?
Up the wall.
That is rank.
Trajectory of this implant firing out.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I don't feel too good. And like, I felt like a bit, I was like, I felt a bit lightheaded. So then, because I was in work and I'd like come out of work, because this was supposed to be like, what, a 10-minute appointment. It's supposed to be a piece of piss. Which, like, I guess for most people it is. Don't let this put you off, because I'm sure I'm the exception. So I had to go to Greg's to get an emergency sausage roll, because I was feeling a bit lightheaded. But then I went back to work and it was fine, but I was sat at my desk for like about 30 minutes waiting for this sausage roll and the calories to kick in, like all my blood sugars like firing on full throttle, because I was a bit like, ooh, I don't feel too good after that.
That is so rough. Every time that I've had mine out, so how many have I had? 3?
Yeah.
It literally just slips in and out like butter.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's done within like 5 seconds.
Have you got like still a scar for me? I've still got my scar.
Yeah, I've got 3 little scars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the procedure's been absolutely sound every time I've had mine.
Yeah, so don't listen to my horror story. Like,
that was extreme, man.
Yeah, maybe it was just that my body was feeling particularly clingy to this implant. Who knows? I think...
To be fair, though, that's really interesting, because I bet you would be able to get a dermal piercing and it would stay in.
Oh, yeah, I never even thought about that.
Because when I had my dermal piercing in my face, my body didn't the tissue didn't wrap around the anchor like it should. And that's how they stay in. Yeah. That's why my body was like pushing it out. So maybe that's what it's doing with the implant. It's like, get out.
Maybe. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, your body's more sensible though, because like if I was in like had a foreign object embedded in me, my body goes, oh, we'll eat that.
We'll have that. You're ours now.
Yeah, which is really stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
Maybe I would be alright. Maybe getting the coil then, because obviously like people, the biggest problem I think with the coil, aside from the procedure being a bit fucking not nice.
Mm.
Is rejection and possibly like
Really?
perforation. Yeah, oh my god, the coil rejects. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it can just come out sometimes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
That's making me feel a bit sick.
I don't know how uncomfortable it is when it does it. I don't know if it's like, you know how like you have a bit of a cramp. It must be like a bit like a contraction in a way because your body's pushing it out. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So it's technically in a way kind of birthing it.
Ugh.
Because that's what it is. It's a rejection.
Oh, that's not for me.
So like that can happen. I think it usually happens like quite early on. If that's the case. It'd be a bit weird for the body to reject it like
ages later.
Yeah. Because they stay in for years. I think you can have a coil for some of them up 10 years now.
Christ, really?
Yeah.
10 years?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, which is great because if you never want children,
that's so convenient.
Yeah, it is
so convenient.
The only thing is that's put me off about getting the copper coil, because obviously I'd consider that more than the hormonal one because no hormones.
Yeah.
Is that it makes your periods heavier. And as someone who's never really had heavy periods, it's never really been...
Oh, lad, it's horrid.
Yeah, it's never really been an inconvenience for me, not to be that bitch, but like...
It's fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
So recently, this is TMI, but I don't give a shit. Recently, I stayed over at a friend's house in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Bled through my pants. How embarrassing.
Nothing embarrassing about it.
Well, no, true, but it feels it in the moment. It is horrible.
Really?
Yeah, because I had checkered white and black pants on.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, just kill me.
Oh, bless
just murder
you.
me right now. I've had horrible periods since I was a kid.
See, fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean...
But I mean, I know that people that have got it so much worse than me. I know people that throw up from it.
Fuck
like
that.
Regularly, like every month, because it's that painful, they end up vomiting.
That's what I
mad.
mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people talk about, like, you know, potentially like period leave being too extreme.
Yeah.
As a workplace policy.
I don't think so.
But I genuinely don't think it is.
Some people have it so rough.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm very fortunate that usually, like, the first day, I end up cramping quite a lot. But I'll just pop 2 paracetamol, 2 ibuprofen, fine.
Yeah,
give me half an hour and I'm sound.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, I've got to take cocodamol.
Yeah, see, I don't need that.
No,
I don't think it's because I've got, like, some massive pain threshold, and I do genuinely think, like, it is worse for some people.
You're God's favourite, though.
I know.
You're actual God's favourite, because aren't you, like, 2 days?
Well, put it this way, like, I started 2 days ago, I'm off.
Oh, you dick.
I finished today.
You are such a lucky bean.
Yeah, and I'm usually late as well. So, like, don't get me wrong, she still manages to inconvenience me. Like, she picks her time. Like, over a weekend, how dare you?
Yeah, what?
For a start.
That is my time.
Yeah, I just find it really rude. I'm just like, you are literally here 2 days out of the month. Can you make it a weekday? Please. At least I can suffer during work. I don't want to be suffering on the set.
Oh my god. Well, no, yeah, true.
But yeah, like...
Mine are 7.
See, if that was me, I would simply kill myself. I don't know how I'd cope.
Yeah, no, fair.
You must eat a box of tampons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, I just don't have time for it, Sian, to be perfectly honest. Like, I'm too busy.
Don't.
I'm too busy to bleed.
I don't. I'm fuming. And sometimes it's that painful as well that when someone's actually speaking to me, I am not fucking taking in what they are saying whatsoever.
That's fair enough.
I'm literally just staring at the abyss.
That's fair enough.
Active listening is what it's about.
Yeah.
Awful.
I can't even imagine, like... So it's 7 full days on?
Yeah. If it's a good time, it's 5.
That's crazy.
But it's almost always 7.
I've never had a 7-day period. Never.
You. As if.
No, never. Like, literally, I've always been... The most I've ever had is 5.
Seriously?
Swear
so I have to sit at work with a hot water bottle on.
Oh, see, that's not fair.
I'm in agony. But I'm not going to, like... Because it's going to be every month. Well, should be every month.
Yeah.
Because obviously my implant doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I end up having just random periods, and sometimes I just miss them. They just don't arrive.
Do you ever do pregnancy tests for that?
No.
I mean, I suppose you don't have to because you're on the implant. You know, like it's 99.
It's
or 98.
Right. So the last 2 doctors I've seen, right?
Yeah.
It had been 10 weeks without a period.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, squeaky bum time.
Yeah.
Went to the doctors, and I've been twice for the same reason.
Yeah.
And they were like, it is not possible for you to be pregnant. And I was like, right, but it is 99.9. And they were like, no, it's not possible for you to be pregnant. I don't know why that's the answer that they gave me.
Well,
I haven't got a clue. I mean, they did say to me, you should probably still test, because if you're the 0.01%, then we're going to be all over the papers.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah. But I don't know. I said this earlier, actually, before we started recording. I'm sure the implant works by you simply stop ovulating.
Yeah, it must be that.
Is that the crack, though?
I think so, because it's progesterone only, isn't it? So I think it is that you just stop.
You just simply do not shed eggs.
Yeah.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they say it's simply not possible for you to be pregnant.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, when I am on, it's genuinely a nightmare.
See,
Cocodamol, hot water bottle, and just pray that it ends soon.
See, you should, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to go to work if you're feeling like that. But you also shouldn't have to take sick because it's not your fault. That is something that's going to happen, like, near as damn it every month.
Yeah, it's a full nightmare, like.
Like, I don't see why you should have to. I mean, it's a very radical left opinion, but like, I don't see why you should have to work in those conditions.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And to be honest, like, as a person who also experiences that, but on like a lesser scale, I don't think I would feel envious or bad or whatever if somebody else in my office who was going through that
needed time off,
or needed to work from home. At least just
work from home would be good, like.
Yeah. Like, just so they're comfy, like...
Yeah, because I want to be in trackies, I really don't need to be in anything else.
No.
At that stage.
No.
I think a big thing as well is, like, just kind of going back to contraception. Why is there not more male contraceptives? Because
they did the fucking studies and they realised that it made men depressed.
What a fucking shame! What a shame! I remember, like, saying this to my mum one time, and she was like, yeah, but would you trust a man to take a pill every day at the same time? No. No. And I'm like, right, but can we not just implant them?
Yeah, why is there not a male implant?
Do you know what I mean? Just like a long-term contraceptive.
I mean, I suppose their long-term contraceptive is the snip, or getting your tubes tied.
Yeah, but obviously, again, because of availability, the way that some surgeons do that, it's not reversible.
Yeah.
The way that some do it, it is reversible, but that just depends on the surgeon wherever you are.
Yeah, and I suppose it's very invasive, isn't it?
It is very invasive. I would not want to do it, to be fair, but like...
On a totally separate note, though, I don't know, it makes me wonder what I'll be like, I guess, like, getting older and stuff.
Yeah.
Whether I'll be alright during the menopause, or whether... Like, some people just sail through it, like, and they're absolutely fine. Other people do not. Other people do not sail through it.
They have a horrible time of it.
They get dragged over broken glass. And it's a real shame. Because, again, like, they can't control it. And I think as I've got older, that is something that I've become way, way, way more aware of. And have a lot more sympathy for, because, like I said, when I was younger... I just thought it was people who just couldn't control their emotions.
Yeah.
But it isn't that. It's so much more complex than that. And I feel really bad for people who suffer with it really badly because it isn't their fault.
No, it really isn't.
It isn't. Like, yeah, they might be an arsehole. They might be predisposed to being a dick.
Yeah.
But, like, if they're not, and you see, like, those changes in them...
They're just totally out of character as well.
Yeah, they can't help it.
No, they can't. And it's a really scary time, I think, as well, because you don't know what's going on in your own head.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mad.
And I think with everything that's going on in the current climate, with the way that I think women and women's health is still up for debate in certain aspects of society. And
the lack of research.
And politics, and there's such a lack of research. It does make me worry because I'm just like, we need investment in female contraception, or just contraception in general, now more than ever.
Yeah.
And there's just still isn't that.
No.
Like, and it comes back to men of, like, how the hell are men supposed to understand when we don't?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
At all. And you try and, like, educate yourself on it, but it's just, it's so hard.
It's really difficult. I don't really understand what is going to be best for my body. I suppose none of us do. It's a trial and error situation.
Yeah.
But that in itself is quite frightening.
Yeah.
Because you simply just don't know how you're going to react, how it's going to affect your day-to-day life, what decisions you really should be making, whether hormones are affecting you badly or whether it's another factor that's affecting that. So when you take hormones out of your body, is it going to be worse?
Yes.
Or is it going to be better?
Yeah.
God knows.
No.
You know?
But I think, like, all you can really do is, like you say, just trial and error it.
Yeah.
There's no right answer. You do what works for you. But it also, I think there's also, like, a thing there of, like, don't feel pressured to be on contraception.
Absolutely,
yeah. I feel like when we were younger, that a lot of talks and stuff, like when we were teenagers, were urging us to get on contraception. And I did feel like a bit of pressure because it was obviously, it was a thing to prevent teen pregnancy in the case of they didn't want teens getting pregnant. Totally get that, and that's the fail-safe, is getting them on contraception. However, it might not necessarily be good for you. Like,
and out of fear, a lot of people jump into a contraception, and it's not the right thing for them.
No.
And they end up going insane for a few years, and they've got really no idea why.
Yeah, and I think when you combine that with, like you say, going through puberty and like other stresses, like my academics sent me absolutely west. I know that's some people might not be able to relate to that, but like the stress of going through sixth form.
Yeah, I think
was something else.
I'd like to think that most people, especially that have been through academics, any kind of academics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great time.
No. And then you combine that with, like, fucking around with your hormones, as if your hormones aren't being fucked around enough.
Yeah.
So, I think, for me personally, my, I guess, like, best decision for me is just not being on anything right now. It might change in the future, but to be honest, I'm not, like, totally striving for that.
Do you know what's a crazy thing as well? When obviously I found out today that you don't take contraception. I didn't even consider that as an option.
That's bonkers.
I literally did not consider that as an option. I didn't think that I was going to be able to do that.
Gosh, you're allowed to do that.
Because, like, I don't know, you just...
In all fairness, actually, when I got my implant taken out, the nurse did say to me, like, what are you going on next? And I was just like, now.
Yeah, they do. They really try to...
You know, what's your next thing?
What the plan is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no plan, babe.
I'm just winging it, babe.
I'm not raw dogging it, but like, maybe condoming it.
Yes, that's what we're doing, yes. Yeah.
Like, so I'm not being totally stupid. Although the nurse did suggest to me, she was like, there's always the pull-out method. I was like, that is not...
Seriously?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
A nurse suggested that to you?
It was because at the time I was in a long-term relationship of about 4 years.
Right.
So she was just like, oh, well, you've been together for quite a while, and to her it probably seemed serious. It was not serious.
No.
Dear listener. So I think that's why she suggested it, because, again, if it's a long-term relationship like that, you may assume that we would be...
Oh, if there was an accident, it'd be fine.
It'd be fine, yeah.
No.
No.
That's a no.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, one more thing I do want to talk about, actually, is the morning after pill. Yeah. That, I've taken the morning after pill. I've taken it twice.
Have you?
Yeah. Both times I didn't really need to. Like, I needed to for peace of mind.
Yeah.
I think because I just wasn't sure. Nothing wrong in doing that. What I will say is that it did give me a pretty bad period.
Did it?
Afterwards, yeah, it did. Have you know? Oh, I'm assuming
no. I've never read it, mate.
No, you wouldn't need to. You've been on the implant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did give me a pretty bad period afterwards both times, and it sent me like, it did send me a bit loopy because again like it's a fucking massive influx.
It's a barrage, isn't it?
Of hormones.
Yeah.
And it sent me west, and I think it did fuck up my period for a couple of months, like when it was like ironing itself out basically. But again, I wouldn't personally use that as contraception. I know some people do.
It's heavy, that though.
Yeah, it is very heavy.
Do they when you go to get the morning after pill, do they, like, just give it you, or, like, do they have to ask you questions? Or?
So, they ask you a couple of questions. They ask you when your last period was.
Right.
Probably to determine, because, see, this is another thing. The morning after pill is useless if you've ovulated.
How do you know, though?
Because the morning after pill stops you ovulating, and obviously, if you've not ovulated, the sperm can't reach the egg. If you've ovulated, you're fucked. It's the same thing with the implant. It stops you from... So that's what it stops you doing. But, like, very quickly. So, if you've already ovulated, you're fucked.
Shit.
Yeah. It's not like it can stop it or stop an egg from being fertilised.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was stopping it from being fertilised, like, kind of, like, flushing out kind of thing.
I don't know if the other... I guess morning after pills do that, because there's lots of different ones.
Oh, is there?
But,
right.
As far as I'm aware, it was only something I learned recently, that's what it stops it doing. So if your egg has already been ovulated, there's no point in taking the morning after pill. It don't work.
Oh.
Yeah, but they don't tell you that.
Christ.
Yeah. So, I've never been in that situation, thankfully. I've never been pregnant, thankfully. But yeah, like, so they'll ask you when your last period was, and then what else will they ask you? Probably if you've got any allergies. They'll probably give you a bit of a disclaimer about it. And then you can get a range. The most I've ever seen a morning after pill is £30. Go to Boots, Superdrug, Asda, your GP. I think your GP will do it for free. I've been to the GPs and got one before.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been to an Asda pharmacy and got one before. But Boots definitely do it, because I worked in Boots for years, and Superdrug definitely do it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, like, any sort of...
Drugstore.
Yeah, like drugstore or supermarket pharmacy will basically do it for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll have, like, they'll ask you, like, a couple of questions, but it's not anything to interrogate you or make you feel bad or anything like that, and don't let it make you feel bad, because there is nothing shameful.
No, it's healthcare at the end of the day.
Yeah, about getting the morning after pill.
Yeah.
Even if you're just doing it to be safe, like, just do it. If you've got any doubt in your mind, like, do it.
That you might have been caught out, yeah.
Yeah. And don't be embarrassed about it, because, like you say, at the end of the day, it's healthcare.
Of course it is.
There is literally nothing wrong with getting the morning after pill. Yeah. But yeah, they'll ask you a couple of questions. They'll give you it. Sometimes you've got to take it in front of them. Sometimes
really?
I think it's
Why?
so that they know that you've taken it and you've not given it to somebody else.
Because
I think
and it might affect them badly. Right, okay.
Because I don't know whether they ask you...
I was going to say, that's a bit invasive, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so, but I think it's to do with, like, say, if you give it to somebody else and whether... what should I call it? Whether you've had it, like, before, recently. It's to make sure that it's not anything to do with that, or like, let's say, if you're going to give it to somebody else, to make sure they've not had it recently, because they should be coming in and speaking to somebody. Yeah, they'll only do it if there's a pharmacist there, because that's the only time they can, like, basically dispense it. They can't do it if there's not a pharmacist on site, which sometimes can happen. Or if there's oh my god, what's it called? Basically like a temporary pharmacist, one that's not there permanently.
Yeah,
like
a sessional one.
Yeah, it's got a specific name and I've completely forgotten what it's called, but basically, like, if there's not a pharmacist there that's, like, there permanently, they won't dispense it.
Right.
But yeah, like, the most I've seen it is like £30. I've seen ones that are 15 now. There's, like, a good range in prices.
Okay.
Because I was pissed off when I had to get it last time, because I was just like, I'm going to have to pay 30 fucking quid. And then I thought, it could be £30 or it could be the rest of your life. So, yeah. 30 quid's a drop in the ocean.
Yeah, sod it.
Yeah. But it didn't cost me 30 quid. It cost me about, I think it was 13 or 15 quid.
Right.
So it wasn't too bad.
That's good, yeah.
So not as much as what I thought.
Yeah.
But there was different ones there. And I don't know what they all do, so I won't pretend to be an expert on it. But it's usually it's a very kind of simple procedure to get it. Like, it is just literally just taking one pill.
Yeah.
And I can't turn around and say that you'll feel weird or anything like that on it, because, like, you don't feel like effects of anything, like, immediately, but I think you'll feel it in your next period.
Yeah.
Like, mine was pretty bad, I think, from what I remember. I remember... Yeah, I just remember, like, just being doubled over in bed.
Oh,
Literally felt like I was birthing something.
Oh, babe.
And that's what some women go through, like, every month.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
You know, I probably deserved it, if I'm being honest.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I think I think the moral of this one is trial and error, what it is that your body needs.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to change.
Yeah, and stand up for yourself when it comes to your own healthcare.
Absolutely true. I mean, give the recommended amount of time to let something settle in.
Yes.
Because you can be insane at the beginning and then it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But if it's really not working out for you and it is affecting your day-to-day life, don't be afraid to go and get it ripped out or change whatever you're taking or
bin your pills, because
yes. Yeah. And you absolutely stand up for yourself when it comes to that as well. Write down if you've got to write down what your symptoms are and what you're going through, because you might not be able to sort of articulate what you mean in front of a medical professional, because sometimes I've done that before where I've not said what I meant in the moment. Don't be afraid to go in and write it down and really tell them what you're going through. And you can always get a second opinion as well. You can. And ask your mates. Strike up the conversation. I know it seems awkward, but like... Oh, talk about it, yeah.
Yeah. It's really important. Like, there's some times where I've got, like, advice from different, like, mates of mine, and to try stuff or not try stuff, or think about this before you do this, or think about this before you do that. Like, and it's been really beneficial because it isn't talked about enough. It's not talked about in schools enough. Like, absolutely not.
No, it isn't.
And if that's the only time in school that you're getting, like, any sort of knowledge from that, there needs to be, like, other opportunities where you're all talking about it. And also, give condoms a chance. Yeah. Give them a chance. Like, they're fine.
They're not the worst.
And also, if you're allergic to latex, because... as again, TMI, like, it irritates me. I don't think I'm allergic, but it irritates me.
You might have a sensitivity to it, maybe.
Yeah. Definitely, there are definitely brands out there that you can use that aren't Durex. Like, try different ones, and you'll be surprised that different things can make you feel different and that are nice and don't irritate you. Yeah. Because, like, honestly, anything like that down there throws my pH off. Something fucking chronic.
Oh, lad, it's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
So, just try it, but if it ain't working for you, bin it off.
Absolutely agreed.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I think that this yappening might have come to an end, my darling.
I think so too, my love.
Okay, well, we shall see you on the next episode then.
We shall indeed. Alright, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.